Hello. Happy today. Because again, timeless readings. Whenever you find this, it is meant to be. If it's feeling right? Because that's how we go. We go by feel. Something feels right, then we stay with it. If it doesn't, move on. Right? I think that's a good practice to have. Certainly one that I am being more mindful to practice, because being a people pleaser, a recovering people pleaser, it's very challenging at times, I find, to make choices for yourself, because there's always that little bit of like, how is this going to affect somebody, and are they going to be mad at me? And a lot of that comes from external validation and needing it, right? And being in this era that I'm in right now, some people can call it the villain era, but I think it's my empowered queen era, because queens don't give a F. They do what they gotta do. What's best for them, what's best for the people, even if those same people don't recognize that it's what's best for them, right? They do what they gotta do. So I'm excited to incorporate the new cards in with these ones. Let's see what kind of reading we're gonna get. And then we'll do some Wild Women cards, because they're awesome. And this magical botanical deck as well. So let's start here. Let's get a sense of where we're at. Well, we'll get a sense of the message once the cards start coming out. Should we just pull a bunch of cards, throw them in the mix, and see what happens? Or should we do them one at a time? I never know. Still trying to feel out the best method, and maybe my best method is just to feel it out every time and see. But let's just go for it. I want to go with this one, but this one was also calling me. And do we want another one? This one. 3. We're doing 3. And you know what? We're just gonna take them. And then let's take this one and see what it is that we need to consider, to think about, to know about, to pull the information that is relevant to us out of the ethers. I like that idea. This one. And this one. And that one's blatantly there. Is that one too? Oh, we got 4. I just kind of was pulling like crazy. Do a Wild Woman. Little shuffy shuffle. Oops. Well, magic. Guess we're doing 3 of those too. I like that. The one thing so far that's come out is magic. And then let's check in with Arcturians and what they have for us. Right? What do you have for us, Arcturians? This one? Okay. So magic feels like it needs to go up there. We'll just place them as we go here. But because that one's already revealed itself. And let's get some new numbers. We just had 3 5s in a row. So 555. I think that means change. What do we got? 8. You know I love an 8. So 6 and a 2, 26, 62. Cool. Okay, so magic. It's the mystery card or the revelation card. I don't know where it goes. Let's start with this one here. So we've got the Flyalaric. We've got Oak. We've got Belladonna. 2, 9, and 19. We've got the Magician, which makes sense because we've got magic. We've got the King of Swords. Ooh, with a bunch of transformative butterflies around. We've got the Knight of Pentacles with all the stars. Awesome. And we've got the Two of Wands. Brilliance. And Instinct. Ooh. And, ooh, look at the colors of this one. 3, 6, 9, 12. The world. I like this idea of cyclical. It's like a spiral. It's like world within worlds. That's funny. I did a share that I don't know if I'm going to post or not yet, but I just went up into my my room. That's my chaos room, my overflow storage art room. And I just pulled a couple of art pieces out of the back or whatever. And one of them was just a sketch of the concept of world within worlds. So that's kind of cool. Okay, well, let's just see how these cards wanna be. I like that we've got this Magician and the Two of Wands here. I like that the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords are looking and considering. Let's just move this here a bit. Magic. And we've got this Two of Wands and the Magician. And then these two. Okay. So I am getting the sense of definite magic, tapping into magic. We've got the power of the oak with his hands reaching both up and down. And then if I remember, well, let's just divine. Let's divine from just the image itself. So this acorn to a tree, it's like life cycle. But it's also a certain level of trust and or destiny, because the acorn in its infantile state, no matter what, is going to become this tree, right? It's got all the information inside to become this gorgeous tree. And then we have, I see this eye is sticking out to me in the middle of is that a solar plex? Which, you know, the color of this one It's your solar plex chakra. So that's pretty cool. Also, the light, the moon, or the whatever, the sun behind instinct and brilliance is mimicking that sacral chakra color. And then we have the belladonna, who she's got the moon phases in behind her, the power of the divine feminine. And she's coming down these stairs. She's got some sort of staff that she's holding on to. Oh, and a sickle as well. So it could be harvesting. The sickle makes me think of harvesting magic through your sacral chakra. And then we've got the agaric, and that Amanita muscara is like, look how magical that is. And we've got the fox energy and the rabbit, the ladybug and the caterpillar, and then the fae in there as well. Oh, and there's the infinity sign. And yeah, magic. The knight and the king, masculine energy. So it could be about balancing masculine energy, and it also talks about transformation, like transforming from the knight to the king. And maybe through magic, because they definitely want to be looking in towards the magic here. And then we have this magician, which embodies everything I think it is to be a magician. And look, it's number 1. And then this 2 of Wands, I think this is like, it reminds me of the next level of magicianhood, or because you're a magician, you are able to see through the veil and create your world, basically. You know, looking out into the stars in the sky, you know, like universal energy. This is like the wand and the philosopher's stone. Is that triangle in a circle. And just the perspective, being up on high and having access. And yeah, these 2 worlds here, it's like, this is the world and this is the world that we're creating. So I like that. That goes with the magician, because it's like, this is what it means to be a magician, is to be able to see through the veil and to create your own world. And you do so with your brilliance and your instinct. And, you know, I think a major challenge is recognizing and or owning your own brilliance. It's a very hard thing to do. But if you rely on your instinct and trust in magic, I'm also getting, because we've got a masculine and feminine energy in these 2, with the power of the belladonna, with the divine feminine, and then, you know, we've got this solid oak king, which is giving me emperor, empress vibes on either side of the magic. You know, transformation. Awesome. So let's just move it here so that you can see the layout I kind of made here. And we've got the 8. Which, 6 and a 2. What else? What other numbers do we have here? Just the 2. And then the 9s, 19 and 9. And then we just have a 1. Oh, and this is a 2. So we've got 2 2s. 2 2s and 2 9s and 2 1s. Because the Magician is also a 1. And I just took the 1 from the 19. So those are some numbers for ya. Apply it to where, use your instinct. Always use your instinct. When you're listening to readings and stuff like that, you know, I think most people are reading from their own perspective, and I think it's hard to avoid somewhat of bias, right? Whether it's just your personal experience or whatnot, there's some biases or leanings. So it's important. That's why they always say, take what resonates and leave the rest, because yes, we're guided intuitively towards readings and messages, and but it should never be forced to fit. It should just feel right or resonate. And if not, then move on to the next, right? But yeah, let's see what all the books have to say. So I'm going to pull out the Magical Botanical Oracle, and we're going to look up the Fly Agaric first, which is a fire element. And its divination meaning is, it indicates an opportunity to enter into the wondrous world of spirit and make contact with a deeper level of awareness, catalyzing your own creativity and healing. You must be willing to take the risk of being perceived as foolish or crazy, and also take the time to listen in order to learn. There is communion with nature, from the fairy beings to the fox and the hare, the caterpillar and the ladybug, all under the moon's light. The fox brings craftiness to the interpretation, where the hare's gift is of speed and fertility. The caterpillar is the totem of transformation, as is the ladybug, moving from a frightening larva state to the beautiful familiar bug, who is a sign of love and good fortune. So that's a really great entry point. And the affirmation for this card is, I am part of the enchanted world. Yeah. And what's in the enchanted world? Magic. And why are you a part of it? Because you are the magician, creating your own worlds. Okay. So next, let's go to oak. And oak is an air earth element. Within a reading, the oak indicates strength, protection, or good fortune in the current undertakings. The situation looks good for success, and you will have the support to go forward. Within the branches of the oak is the cardinal, the bird of rejuvenation, hope, and energy. Climbing the trunk is the squirrel, the animal of preparation and hard work. In the fall, preparing for the cold winter through the gathering of acorns. The Oak King himself stares at you directly, armored and ready to face any challenge head-on, while reaching simultaneously for both the heavens and the depths of the earth. The oak stands between the worlds as the sacred tree of the ancient druids, and is still honored today by their modern descendants. The affirmation is, I know my own strength. I know my own strength. Yeah, very masculine, grounded, masculine energy. And then we go to the Belladonna, which is number 2. Water. Water, Venus, Saturn, Mars. And when this card appears in a reading, Belladonna opens a gateway into a new realm, a new breakthrough, though she also acts as guardian of the gateway, asking if you are truly ready to step through to the other side and leave what attachments no longer serve, cutting their cords. Each step towards the gate, is a deepening of your commitment to your spirit. She holds the sickle in one hand and the forked stag in the other. Oh, that's what that is. She is attended by 2 angels of death. Oh, in the corner. One on either side, holding her foliage over the gateway. The branches of belladonna are literally a crooked path, and each flower embodies the enchantment of the stars in the darkness. The gateway itself is the gateway of the moon, and like a high priestess, she holds the gate. Beyond her are the mysteries of the witch's sabbat, and over the gateway is the goat head of the master of the sabbat, and the witch's broom that give flight to our travels. Ooh, oh, I see him right up there. The affirmation is, I see the truth through any illusions. And she cuts away all the things that no longer serve. I love that. Gateway into a new realm, this magical realm, where you're protected and empowered. Awesome. Okay, let's go Wild Woman Magic. Some of these are quite long, so I'm trying to get through it for you. You have the power to transform all that comes to you. Within every reaction is you. Sometimes it looks like what is happening is outside of yourself, yet a story is unraveling your karma and destiny in a way you haven't seen before. Enveloped in your reaction is a play to upset the status quo. Your ego takes delight at the letdown, getting caught in a lack of harmony, and disembarks you from your center, the place from which you have influence, that place where magic lives. The riot in your mind over past or current hurts allows you to disown your power. Decide, wild woman, will family, friends, traditions, influences, money, possessions, or something or someone else be the paradigm that will determine your outcome? Or will you be the one at play in your web, allowing a paradigm shift to be the magic into your center, disengaging you from the concern no one else can save you from? You are the magical enchantment in your existence. You are the one with the hands-on experience of you in your world. Let your observation of your reaction matter to you enough so that you can evolve your experiences into unexplained magical transformations. Turn this into skills and knowledge to learn from. Let go of the plan and come from the wild, untamed place within you that knows how to conjure surprises, enchant qualities, and make remarkable influence in your world and on the planet. Influence your results, reclaim your power, and use it wisely. See the possibilities you have never seen before. This natural habitat inside of you, this ability to change your consciousness and perception at will, is where magic lives and wonder breeds deep in the mystery. With this knowledge, there's nothing you cannot learn to do. You are the center of your life, and your center is the place from which you have influence. Invite the raw texture of your story into your life so that no matter what happens, you are present, willing, able, and ready to learn. Shift and create experiences and enjoy it. Perhaps even create a practice, ceremony, or ritual around which you would like to change. Make magic. You have the power. Because you're the magician. This is you creating your world. Create enlightened moments. Expand out and captivate the world. It needs your interest in order to heal. Enchant yourself, and others will be enchanted. Awesome. Yeah, lead by example. Forge the path. Pioneer that shit. I love it. So magical, hey? Okay, instinct. Instinctually, we're given first instincts by the amazing grace of the sacred wild woman, pure and simple. It is our primal nature, a quality that returns us from our forgotten selves. We learn young to tame this instinct, to confuse and complicate its function, panicking our mind with nothing but the cry of our own distrust, trained out of its natural lust for who we are, or our innate knowing, or how to respond to the stimulus presented to us in our lives. As odd as it sounds, wild woman, you must train yourself to listen and attend to the wild in you, speaking its language to lend a hand on your path. Manage your sensitivity and the valued truth of your core essence by paying attention to the distinct action of that first full, fearless quality of body sense, instinct. Hold your arms out in doubt of those who are unclear, as they confuse the natural feelings to simply know what to do by listening and observing. Allow that first sensation of truth inside you to inform your doubt of self and orient your feelings home. Bring your sensing muscle into play and uncover the wisdom of your body. Don't let your power leave your essence or abandoning your first desire and channeling it through deceit. Observe the language of your body, respond with heart, witness your clarity, stay present. Your organic nature will not deceive you. Reclaim that which you were born with. Listen to the awareness that lives inside your body, the intellect of the wild. We are all come to the earth in the company of and have a responsibility to respond to. Use it as a compass to your genuineness and let authenticity step in with its soft strength. Then nothing will compromise you in that moment to leave yourself lost. As in fact you do have what you need to follow your path. Return to this knowing. When in doubt, don't. When you know, do. Leave the rest. There is nothing to fix. Amazing. And then brilliance. Because acknowledging your own brilliance is key. Your center calls you deep into its stillness, its existence, the desire and grace of a newborn baby. Its effect on your passion is clear, and it is known that this place is the umbilical cord of your purpose. Own your path, amplify the sound of your full body knowing. Greet the whispering wild horses by the river, where they are ready to carry you to truths and ethics of your existence that you thought were lost. Its existence was there before you were born. This place, your purpose, sings a shining ocean of brilliance for action to answer the flow where nothing is stillness, and stillness is everything, and everything is direction, waiting with passion for your voice to swing on your star. The answer is not outward. It is in the depths of your wild woman goddess, the place inside that shines like no other and knows its right to live. It is important for you to know that to brilliantly shine is your birthright passage. This wild woman speaks. Go to your place of stillness. Move from there, and you will find what you are looking for. Awesome. Gorgeous and amazing. Okay. We are going to the Arcturians for their gorgeous message. Third wave. The energy of the third wave makes you aware of your choice to be here on earth. Accept who you are on this earth and your strength will increase. This is a challenging code. Accept who you are. It's good to know you aren't the only one who has difficulty with this. Let's start by looking in the mirror. What do you see first? Often we tend only to see the negative aspects of ourselves. We see a pimple, flat hair, or our extra weight. This creates a negative self-image, and as a result, we lose our strength. Thinking that you are not okay, often consciously, unconsciously will cost you a lot of energy. So here's a little exercise that will increase your self-confidence and power. Imagine that you are perfect in every way. Ignore any comments that may come from others as well as from yourself and see what happens. You are not the only one who thinks this way. Millions of people around the world are thinking the same thoughts. So what are we worrying about? Yeah, recognize your own brilliance. Trust in your instinct. Head into those mysterious realms with the aid of the goddess to help remove and cut cords to all those things that no longer serve you. Trust in the rooted strength of protection from your masculine counterpart, because there's magic in the world. You are the magician, and you're creating your own world for yourself and transforming from a knight or princess to the king or queen. Awesome. Well, there you go. I hope that there was something in there for you to nibble on, to chew on. And yeah, be your brilliant, authentic, powerful, trusting in your instinct, magician, magical self. And success, success, success. And you also pave the way for others to do the same, which is super important. Love you. Bye.